Now that'll open up your sinuses. Wow. All right, time for another whiskey. It's been a while. I've been sick, not COVID, but this is so stuffed up. I'm on Afrin right now. I'm going to do my best to give this the attention it deserves, to give it a good score, rating, or whatever, and talk about it. Um, so, what we got today is a family farm whiskey. It's 100% corn whiskey. They grow their own corn, they use their own malted barley, and boom, get a whiskey. Now it's a small batch, which is kind of like in the whiskey world, what you would think about in the beer world, just like a craft brewery, like microbrew. These are small still. I think normal small batches distilleries, it's like a 200 liter or 150. I'm not sure what the size they have, but anyway. So this distillery is called Pathfinder Farm Distillery. They're located in Keedysville, Maryland. Veteran owned, family owned. So the way they make this whiskey is called moonshine style. They distill it, take it off there, put it into a steel tank full of American charred oak chips, take it out, boom, you got it. The mash bill is 85% corn and 15% malted barley. So I'm gonna pour it out. Ooh. You know, there is no age on this, by the way. It's just straight out of the tanks. So, very young. They do, however, on the label say it's aged in that tank of American oak chips. I don't know how long, but obviously it's not going to be longer than 2 years because, again, it's not straight. It's just boom, corn whiskey. So, no age at all. So, I'm probably going to get some, like, bitier, spicier notes out of this. So, we'll see. Yeah, very heavy on the ethanol. That's expected. I'm getting a little bit of those oak. I'm not getting much else. Could be the nose, or could be the immaturity. Who knows? All right, I'm gonna give this a little taste here. Now that'll open up your sinuses. Wow. So, that is pretty bitey, but after that sip, a pretty smooth, warm finish, which is kind of surprising considering it's just incredibly immature. Wow, that's actually sitting pretty nice on my tongue. I'm definitely getting a bit of a ethanol bite, but there's actually kind of there's a little sweetness sitting on there. That's a little bit surprising. What I really love about this distillery is they literally just grow all their ingredients. It's awesome. They have their red corn, boom, they have their barley, boom, and then boom, you got your whiskey. That's awesome to me. Get out of all this commercial stuff. Like, you can definitely tell that they take pride in there. By the way, this is batch number 1. It is $42. You're gonna get the value out of that, I think. Another sip. Yeah, it's a good bite. But I will say, the bite isn't scaring me. You know, sometimes you get these with pretty immature whiskeys and the bite's just like, oh god, why are you even drinking it? You can actually sip this. They call it their daily driver. I probably didn't say that before, but that's the name of their family tractor, which is also cool. But it also means it's a daily drinker, and I think I agree with that. You can definitely sip this any day. You're not going to get, like, some of the super mature stuff out of it. You don't need it. It's $42. That's a good value in my opinion. You're getting a nice family, you know, homegrown attention you get out of this, and you're going to pay a little more for it. I would. I did, obviously. So, good sipping whiskey, I think. Now, overall, like, taking the value into account, I'm probably going to give it a 2.5. And that's just because pretty immature, pretty bitey, nose and palate, but it's still smooth somehow. I keep talking about it being super bitey, but the finish is smoother than the sip. So And as I've said plenty of times, I enjoy finishes a lot more than like that upfront sip. So if you sift through that initial bite stuff, you actually might find you enjoy this a little more. I think we'll make this like a little higher score, maybe get it to a 3. Even age it for like 2 years. That would just let it soak in more of the oak. I don't hate this, obviously. 2.5 is a decent score. But get into a little more mature. Maybe add a rye, a little bit of rye in here. Get some of that like baking spice stuff going on. I mean, that would obviously change this to not be their daily driver. I get that, but just saying, like, I like it. It's a really good, nice little smooth sip at the end there. But maybe a little bit of maturity would bring this up to a nice little 3. Go out and try it. Seriously. Pathfinder Farm Distillery. I'll put the link down below. Check them out. If you're in the Maryland area, I think it's Washington County. They're in the Pleasant Valley area. So, yeah, hey, cheers, guys. So, my wife is dealing with 2 sick children, so no wife time this time. However, I'm going to try and make the face she would make if she did sip this. So, here. Ooh. I'm sorry. But that was a wife impersonation.
Yeah, I like the smell, but the taste is really okay. Here we go. No.
So I wanted to do something fun to figure out what I'm going to review next. So I got this wheel. Now on the wheel is what whiskey bottles I currently have. However, there are 2 viewer's choice sections. Now, the rules for those, I'm not going to go in too in depth unless it lands on them, but essentially leave a comment down below what you would like me to get for the next review, and I'll go out and buy it and hopefully get it for the next one. There's a wife choice. My wife choose one for me, and then kind of like a bad square. I gotta buy a $200 bottle of whiskey. So I'm gonna spin this, whatever it lands on. That's what you're gonna get for the next review. So here we go. Oh, look at that! Wife choice. So now my wife gets to choose. The rules for her is the max price is $100, and it's got to be something I haven't done yet, obviously. I think those are the only rules I have right now. She could honestly choose one of the ones that are on the wheel already, but I doubt she will. So we'll see what she cooks up for me. So I'll see you next time.